4 ways to install the Leo main panels. They're all pretty simple. The last one is the simplest, so stay tuned. The first is if you have a space that is 8 feet or less, so that you're not trying to either put the panel all the way to the top with a gap at the bottom or all the way at the bottom with a gap at the top, then I would suggest using the adhesive. You're literally just going to apply the adhesive to the back of the panel and then put it in place and press it into place. Even with that application, I might use a drywall screw, but you can use just the adhesive by itself. The second option is to locate your studs on the wall with a stud finder and then use a 1x2 strip of wood and attach that to the wall, and then probably have 3 strips of that on an 8-foot wall. And then you're able to attach your panel over the top of those furring strips and then just put your wood screws directly through your panel into those furring strips, and you'll know exactly that you're going into the furring strip. The third way to do it is, if you don't want to use those furring strips because it will bring the panel off the end of the wall, and depending how you're going to terminate your wall, you might want to just apply it directly to the wall, and you can do that with like the anchors or the mollie bolts. You measure that. Typically what we do is we will put the panel where we want it. We'll take a drill and mark the hole, and then we'll come back, drill out the hole, put it into mollie bolt anchor, and then put this back up and put the screw through the mollie bolt. It's a little bit complicated. I don't really like using the anchors. And so what I did on just this last application was I took drywall screws. So these are number 6 1.25-inch drywall screws, and I literally didn't care where the studs were, and I just put 3 of these drywall screws in 2 different rows, and it secured the panels totally fine. Now if you're concerned about that, you can put one up and see if it holds, and if you like the way that it holds, that's what I would do. But there's a super simple way. That's the last way. That's the easiest way, and I just did that on this wall and it worked out great.